Also, currently, this is a private property.
I want to go into the restroom.
I do need you to leave.
I know Israel loves taking private property and saying it's their own, but we gotta head.
You're not going to let me
You're
go
also
into the
misgendering them,
restroom?
so I need you to leave.
I want you to go into the restroom.
I need you to leave, please.
I was patron here and I have a right to go into the restroom.
And we have a
And
right
I'm
to
asking
refuse
you
service.
to...
Alright guys, so for today's story, we're going to be talking about that clip that you just saw, and we're going to be playing a little bit more of the video so you can get a full picture about what was going on. This video came out a little bit earlier this week, but there's been an update to the story where those employees now have been fired, and I think it's due to their professional conduct or lack thereof when dealing with this Jewish lady as a customer. Now, before we get into more of the article here, I'm going to just play the rest of the video before we get into it.
Also, currently, this is a private property.
I want to go into the restroom.
I do need you to leave.
I know Israel loves taking private property and saying it's their own, but we gotta head.
You're not going to let me
You're
go
also
into the
misgendering them,
restroom?
so I need you to leave.
I want you to go into the restroom.
I need you to leave, please.
I was patron here and I have a right to go into the restroom.
And we have a
And
right
I'm
to
asking
refuse
you
service.
to leave.
Yeah, but I need to go into the restroom.
I'm asking you to leave.
No, you need to let me go into the
No, we don't.
restroom.
I don't. I'm asking you to
I'm
leave.
a patron here and I
Okay.
need to go to the restroom.
I'm kindly asking you to leave.
No, I'm not going to leave. No, I want to go into the restroom.
That's fine. You can use our restroom. We have a restroom next door. You can use
No,
our
I want to use
It's a
this one.
restroom.
It's a no.
We're
I
saying
should
no.
not be excluded and other people
They are
allowed.
clearly saying no.
I want to go into the restroom.
And what is standing here going to do?
You're not going to let me into the
You
restroom?
can use our other restroom if
We
you
have
like.
another
No,
restroom.
I want to use this one.
They're not letting you use
All you
We
want to
don't-
get is a video
Other
of it saying
patron-
that Zionism is
Why are you afraid? If you
because it
agree
is.
with it, why are you afraid that I will take a picture of
Oh,
it?
actually, yeah, great.
Why, if you agree with it, why are you
Please.
afraid?
I'm not afraid of it.
Then why you're
My
not letting
problem
me
is
in?
because this is what you're
Yeah.
History didn't start in 1948, lady.
Free Palestine. Now
Free
please
Palestine. It's always.
Please leave. Thank you.
It's always. Yeah, great. We love it.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you.
Now, right off the bat, super unprofessional by all the people that are in this video. Regardless of what your views are or your political stance on certain topics are, or what you think you know, think you don't know, this is an establishment. This is a place of work. And what you should be doing is exactly that: working, attending to your patrons, attending to your customers. You know, especially at a coffee shop. I don't know why this is like a political place where you're writing all this stuff in the bathroom, especially since you're most likely going to be having Jewish customers who will find everything that you wrote there offensive, or they don't even need to be Jewish. They could just be people that don't agree with your political stance or your view on, you know, the war that's happening currently in Israel. But regardless, again, this is a place of business. Now, I was under the impression that these woke hipsters probably own the place. Turns out they don't. It's a couple by the name of Amy and Chris Hillard that own Farley's. And my question is, how do you have an establishment and are allowing these people to run it and don't realize that this kind of stuff is happening until a video like this comes out? Or maybe you do have that same view and now are just trying to save face by firing these people. Regardless, I thought it was kind of strange, but it goes on to say 3 employees at the California shop that went viral in a video showed them blocking a Jewish woman from using the bathroom while making anti-Israel comments have been fired by the owners. Amy and Chris, as I mentioned, own Farley's, posted on social media Sunday that the employees seen in the video berating the customer was shocking and unacceptable and are now jobless due to their actions. Again, these are people that you could probably would tell that they have these certain views, just, you know, based off looking at them. They look like woke activists, social justice warriors, just by looking at them. And maybe, you know, that's the vibe in California, I guess. But again, this is a place of business. You don't have the right to push forward or push all of your stances and whatever on topics when people are just coming here to get a coffee, maybe have a sandwich, use your bathroom, and then leave. You're there for the exchange of services and goods. You're not there to give lectures or preach or anything like that. Now, if somebody asked you your opinion on the topic and that was your view, that's fine. But plastering this and graffitiing all over the bathroom so that anybody who goes in there is going to be right inside of it, it makes no sense. And then especially to be making comments to a patron like that, very unprofessional. It goes on to say, we do not tolerate any behavior at Farley's that makes people feel unwelcome or unsafe. Because this act was aligned with our values, the employees involved in the incident are no longer employed at Farley's. Events like these strike fear in the Jewish community and perpetuate the rise of anti-Semitism in our community and around the world. And again, it's not only this place that this is becoming a problem. Everywhere now is expected to have some sort of political stance or political view. Just a few months ago when they had the LGBTQ stuff, or I think Pride Month, they were really pushing businesses like Starbucks to adorn the flag and the pride flag. And when Starbucks said, no, we're not doing that, our job is to serve coffee, everyone was like, rah, 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 how come you're not doing it? Boycott Starbucks, yada, yada, yada. Like, it doesn't make sense. You're going to a place for coffee. It doesn't need to feel safe or be a safe space. You're literally going there, getting a coffee, leaving. If you don't agree with their stance or their view on things, then don't purchase anything there. You can boycott them on your own. But because they don't put up a flag or they have different views than you on certain topics, doesn't mean you get to like cancel them or put all this stuff on there. It just doesn't make sense. Article goes on to say, we can and must do better. And this starts with creating a safe space. Oh, correct me. I guess safe spaces are what you have to do at a coffee house now. The customer claims to have gone into the bathroom beforehand and noticed anti-Semitic graffiti written on the mirror saying Zionism equals fascism and your neutrality apathy is enabling genocide, scribbled on the diaper changing, was attempting to re-enter and to document the remarks. And this is the photo at hand that they're talking about. 3,000 your neutrality, yada, 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 free Palestine. Now, the rest of the article kind of just goes into talking about the video itself that we all saw. However, at the end here, it says, before the 3 employees were fired, Farley's issued an apology on Wednesday after the video went viral. The staff handled the situation poorly, and we apologize for this error and the distress caused to the customer. We've taken corrective measures with our staff and removed the offensive graffiti, the coffee shop said in their initial apology. We're committed to ongoing staff training for a safe and welcoming environment. Thank you for understanding that we are a small business doing our best to operate community businesses in a difficult environment. Again, my question is, are you just hiring people that you think fit well and then you're not actually going into your business and seeing how it's running? Like, how long was that graffiti up for is my question. How many other patrons saw that, were silent about it, or felt uncomfortable to say anything about it, or had these 3 clowns approach them as well and bully them, and maybe they weren't as brave as this lady was who was recording them all and standing up to them? It's stories like this that just really make me question where society is going and how all of this seems normal to these people because they feel like they're on the right side of history or whatever they're doing, this social justice stuff. But again, this is just my view. I'd love to hear from you guys. Please let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this. And as always, I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks so much.